Are right here.
Perfect, okay.
Yep.
Knock that out of it.
Knock the clock out. We'll open our Selma City Council special meeting. It's August 26, 2025 at 9 a.m. The Selma City Council Chambers at 1710 Tucker Street in Selma, California, 93662. Teleconference phone number is 301-715-8592. The webinar ID is 891-6864-5005. When on the phone, if you wish to address the council during the public comment portion of the agenda, press star 9 to raise your hand and we will select you from the meeting queue. Press star 6 to unmute and mute yourself. Notice to meeting attendees, members of the audience shall not engage in disorderly or boisterous conduct, including the utterance of threatening or abusive language or other acts which disturb, disrupt, or impede or otherwise render the orderly conduct of a city council meeting infeasible. Okay, this is a special meeting. We're going to roll through and just go to roll call.
Councilmember Avalos.
Here.
Councilmember Oseguera.
Here.
Councilmember Trujillo.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Guerra.
Here.
Mayor Robertson.
Here, potential conflicts of interest. Any council member has a potential conflict of interest may now identify the item and recuse themselves from discussing and voting on the matter. Agenda changes or deletions to better accommodate members of the public or inconvenience in the order of the presentation. Items on the agenda may not be presented or acted on in the order listed. Additions to the agenda may be added only pursuant to California Government Code Section 54954.2b. Oral communications. At this time, any member of the public may address the City Council regarding any item on the regular meeting agenda over which the council has jurisdiction. No action or discussion will be taken on any item not on the agenda. Issues raised will be referred to the city manager for review. Members of the public are asked to limit their remarks to 3 minutes. Do we have any oral communications? Anybody online or on the phone with any oral communications?
Mayor, I see no one online right now.
Thank you. With that, we will return to our meeting and move on to our first item, which is a discussion item, information only, directives provided by Human Resources to council and department heads regarding city manager recruitment proceedings.
Members of council, I have binders for each one of you. Any of the items that were in your binder at the last interview have been moved directly behind the application. So if you've made notes, you still have retained those in your binder. On each tab, on the inside face is your master schedule. That tells you where the candidates are moving. We have 2 candidates coming at 9:30. One will start with you. One will start over at the police station with the department heads. And after an hour, they will rotate. And then we will break for lunch at 11:30. And then we have 2 candidates coming in at 12. They'll do the same thing. And then I have a schedule down below. The department heads will be coming in to spend 10 to 15 minutes with you to give an overview of what their thoughts of the candidates were. You'll be able to ask them questions. I have already directed the directors not to have open discussion about the candidates in their interview session, that you want them to have, they're based on their own opinion. Each tab has they have questions and then the actual application right behind it. And again, your own notes behind it. So you'll get the same binder back. We do use a ratings sheet that's a little different. It looks like this. The department heads are used to using this. This is how we do qualifications. You'll see that you have your first candidate coming in. They will automatically be your first, your top candidate because they the only candidate at first. Then you have two boxes, so then you're rating those two against each other. So if you feel the second candidate is a better fit for you than the first candidate, that person would be number one, the other one would be number two, or vice versa. If the first candidate is still your candidate, they would be number one, number two. And then the same thing, you would rank them 1, 2, 3, however you feel the most. And then that is the same way with the fourth candidate. Just a rating sheet to help you kind of along the lines. And then you'll have your notes in your binder. So I do have also packets for each one of the directors. And so they have applications for each one. They have different questions than you do. So they're drilling down more into the department questions. We did have each director submit 5 questions. John and I met yesterday, went through the questions, massaged them a little bit and split them up between the ones that went to city council, the ones that went to them. And so they also have a rating sheet and a master schedule also. And so that's all I have for you.
Great.
Question?
Then where are the department heads going to be meeting
You're
with
going to
candidates?
be meeting in the police department in the chief's conference room.
And that'll start at 9:30, is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. Department heads have any questions before we move forward? Want to thank all you guys for coming out. A really busy day, so much going on, and thanks for taking time out from your schedule. We really value what your input's going to be on this. So thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Okay, with that, we're going to, we already had oral communications, so we're going to adjourn out of open session and recess to closed session, where we will be discussing matters pursuant to Government Code Section 54956.9D4. And this is pursuant to Government Code 54957, Public Employment and Government Code, salary of unrepresented employee, title city manager recruitment, and there'll be an interview of 4 candidates who show up today. Thank you.
So does she want us to bring this or do we go with that?